Uncover the secret meanings behind BTS's popular songs. BTS's lyrics often contain cryptic messages that require close listening and interpretation. The song Spring Day references the Seawall ferry tragedy, a devastating event in South Korean history. In DNA, BTS incorporates subtle hints about the pressures of fame and social expectations. The music video for Boy with Love features symbolism that represents mental health struggles. BTS's album The Map of the Soul is inspired by psychologist Carl Jung's concept of the collective unconscious. Decoding these hidden messages has become a beloved activity among BTS fans, fostering a sense of community. Discover the origins of bullfighting, a blood sport that dates back to ancient Spain, with the first recorded bullfight taking place in 1,755 inches Ronda, Spain, and learn about the cultural significance of this spectacle. Bullfighting originated in ancient Spain, with roots dating back to the Roman Empire's gladiatorial games. The first recorded bullfight took place in 1,755 inches Ronda, Spain, a town in the Andalusia region. Ronda's Puente Nuevo Bridge, built in 1793, was a popular spot for early bullfights to be held. The sport was initially a noble pursuit, with only aristocrats and royalty allowed to participate. Over time, bullfighting evolved into a spectacle featuring skilled matadors and trained bulls. Learn how the Demogorgon from Stranger Things was inspired by a creature from the classic game Dungeons & Dragons and how it was brought to life in the show. The Demogorgon in Stranger Things was inspired by a monster from Dungeons & Dragons. In D&D, the Demogorgon is a powerful demon prince with 2 heads and tentacles. The show's creators, the Duffer Brothers, are fans of D&D and drew from its mythology. The Stranger Things Demogorgon was brought to life using a mix of practical and CGI effects. The creature's design was influenced by the D&D artwork and the brothers' own imaginations. In 1872, a ship was found adrift with no signs of its crew on board. The Mary Celeste, a merchant ship, was discovered adrift in the Atlantic Ocean on the 5th of December 1872. The ship's crew of 7 was missing, with no signs of struggle, violence, or foul play on board. The Mary Celeste had set sail from New York to Genoa, Italy, just 10 days before its discovery. The ship's logbook and navigation equipment were found intact, with no indication of a distress signal being sent. The only clue to the crew's disappearance was a disarrayed life raft, with a boat hook lying nearby. Despite numerous investigations and theories, the mystery of the Mary Celeste's crew remains unsolved to this day. Imagine a giant wave of molasses destroying a town. On the 15th of January 1919, a storage tank ruptured in Boston's North End, releasing 2.3 million gallons of molasses into the streets. The molasses flood traveled at an estimated 35 miles per hour, destroying everything in its path, including buildings and streets. The disaster claimed the lives of 21 people, with many more injured, and left a trail of destruction 90 feet wide and 160 feet long. The molasses was so thick and heavy that it took weeks to clean up, with workers using steam shovels and dynamite to remove the sticky substance. The Great Molasses Flood was one of the most bizarre and deadly disasters in American history, with no clear cause or explanation for the tank's rupture. Uncover the secret to increasing sales by offering 3 price options: a high-end, a mid-range, and a budget-friendly one, making the mid-range option seem like the best value due to the anchoring effect. The 3-price trick uses psychology to influence customer purchasing decisions with 3 price options. The trick relies on the anchoring effect, where the high-end option sets the reference point. The mid-range option appears as the best value when compared to the high-end and budget-friendly options. Customers perceive the mid-range option as reasonably priced and high quality, making it a sweet spot. The budget-friendly option makes the mid-range option seem more valuable by comparison. By offering 3 price options, businesses can increase sales and encourage customers to choose. Can restricting your eating window to 8 hours really help you lose fat? The 16-to-8 diet, also known as time-restricted eating, involves fasting for 16 hours and eating within an 8-hour window daily. This eating pattern is based on the idea that restricting your eating window can help regulate hunger hormones and boost weight loss. Research suggests that the 16-to-8 diet may improve insulin sensitivity, reducing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. Dr. Jason Fung, a renowned expert, recommends the 16 to 8 diet as a way to break the cycle of insulin resistance and promote weight loss. One of the main benefits of the 16 to 8 diet is that it can be easier to stick to than traditional diets, as it doesn't require calorie counting or restrictive eating. Explore the concept of smart fridges with companies like Samsung and LG, which use AI and IoT technology to track food expiration dates, suggest recipes, and even automatically order groceries, and learn how this innovation could reduce food waste and change the way we manage our kitchens. Smart fridges use AI and IoT technology to revolutionize food storage and management. Samsung and LG are leading the charge with smart fridges that track food expiration dates. These fridges can suggest recipes based on expiring ingredients to reduce food waste. Some smart fridges can even automatically order groceries when items are running low. Smart fridges have the potential to significantly reduce food waste, a major global issue. Take a journey through the cosmos and discover the composition of our universe. The universe is made up of about 70% dark energy, a mysterious force driving its expansion. Dark matter, another unknown component, makes up around 25% of the universe's mass energy density. Ordinary matter, including stars, planets, and galaxies, accounts for only about 5% of the universe. The majority of ordinary matter is hydrogen, with helium being the second most abundant element in the universe. The universe's composition is not uniform, with different elements and particles found in varying abundances throughout. Scientists continue to study the universe's composition using advanced telescopes and simulations to better understand its evolution. The US FDA estimates that 8 trillion microbeads enter the environment every day, harming aquatic life and contaminating our water supply. Microbeads are tiny plastic particles, often found in exfoliating scrubs and toothpaste. The US FDA estimates 8 trillion microbeads enter the environment daily, harming aquatic life. Microbeads can pass through water treatment plants and contaminate oceans, lakes, and rivers. The Microbead-Free Waters Act was passed in 2015 to phase out microbead use in the US. The act banned the manufacture and sale of microbeads in personal care products by 2017. Thanks to the act, an estimated 8 trillion microbeads are no longer entering US waterways daily.